this doesn't scare you, then nothing will. Over 16,500 millionaires just left the UK. This is the biggest outflow of wealth in history. By the way, if you're one of those people who's like, oh, I don't care, this won't affect me, well, you'll be shocked. But let's firstly look at why millionaires are even leaving the country. If you've been living under a rock, ever since Labour came into power, taxes have gone up. So there's been an increase in tax on income tax, capital gains, dividends, inheritance have all increased or are expected to increase. And in some cases, if you don't think they've increased, there's something called stealth tax. I can explain in another video. But just for now, let's just assume that taxes have gone up. For people who are more affluent with mobile wealth, this creates uncertainty for them. They have the opportunity to move to any country with lower taxes or no taxes. Because a lot of these millionaires and billionaires, these businesses which are online, they can work from anywhere they want to. So it's no surprise that the top relocating countries are Dubai, Switzerland, Singapore. But now let's actually look at some of the consequences for working people like you and me. And for those people who think, yeah, this won't affect me. Millionaires pay a huge share of the total tax revenue. So the top 1% of all people who earn income tax in this country pay 30% of the income tax. And when they leave, the government doesn't suddenly need less money to run the country, by the way. What they would do is put the burden someplace else. They will shift the burden of this huge tax revenue that they received before onto something else. Who do you think that is? It's going to be normal people like you and me. This means in the future, this can lead to even higher taxes, frozen tax thresholds, aka stealth tax, cuts to public services, or more borrowing, which could lead to further inflation. However, this can also lead to fewer jobs and fewer investments. High net worth individuals fund businesses, develop property, startups, and provide jobs for other people. When that sort of money leaves a country, investment slows down, job creation drops, wages come under pressure. So some of the key takeaways from this video is that when wealth suddenly leaves a country, it doesn't just disappear. The impact trickles down to normal working people. I'm not defending the rich or saying they should pay less taxes. It's understanding that economic decisions always have consequences. There are people who can afford to escape those consequences. But then there's other people, millions of other people in this country that are going to be forced to live a life that they don't want to. This isn't political, but it's about how incentives shape behavior.